What's up, guys? I'm Seth Fowler, and I wanted to go live today because I wanted to check out some of the upcoming sneaker releases with you guys. I figured this would be kind of a cool way of doing, I guess, impromptu sit or sell. I'm definitely still going to release the sit or sell video later in the week, but not because everything hasn't really been announced yet. I don't want to put out a fully fledged video just yet, and I just want to show you guys sort of what I'm excited about that's dropping in May, or hopefully dropping in May, and find out what you guys are excited about. So let's take a look at some sneakers. Let's see what's dropping and let's have a good time. So I'm excited about it. But let me say what's up to everyone in the chat. How you guys doing? What's up? Hi Zawak. Hi Zawak. Wow, great. I should pick like Adam first. That would have been an easier name to start with. What's up, Steven? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Yusuf? Zoom? Hassam? Adam again. What's good? Alex. How you guys doing? It's good to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Make sure to hit. I'm sorry about that. Make sure to hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the stream, or that hopefully you will enjoy the stream, and it means a lot to me because then it sort of pushes out the stream to more people. So if you could, that would be awesome. What's up, Sawyer? What's up, Mark, Kabir, Matthew, Austin, Stonks, Ben, Momo, yikes, Jay Drizzy, what's up, Nasser, Joel, Theo, man, a lot of people. Pooh, what's up, Pooh? Giancarlo, what's good, guys? It's good to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. 392 of you guys that are here. You guys are the best. Frankie, the 427 of you guys. Wow, you guys are just pouring in. I appreciate that, guys. Hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Holy crap, hold on. I was playing a game of Fortnite on my Switch while I was waiting for the stream to start, and I was trying to kill myself because the game was running too long. That's why I was late. Shouldn't have admitted that. So I just stood on top of this house and just did the Travis Scott dance, but no one was. I'm just gonna die in the storm. Screw it. But no one was killing me, so I don't understand. I'm like in the top 5 right now. It's ridiculous. Oh man, there's a lot of you guys here. Oh man, I wish I could read. Actually, I can read some of these. Let me just slow down the chat a little bit. Here we go. Oops, my bad. What a way to start. Telling you guys I'm playing Fortnite instead of chatting with you guys. That's messed up. William was good. Harrison, Julian, Daniel, Ultra, Osborne, Lee, Julio, Fuentes, Noah was good. Drew. Oh man, that's a lot of you guys. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys here for sure. What's up, Christian? Oh man, there's a lot of you guys here. So today I just wanted to go over some of the sneaker releases that are upcoming because there's a lot of good stuff. But you know, as we've seen, things seem to get pushed. So something that I'm really excited about, particularly, at least for me, is the Air Jordan 5s. I really should have had these ready because I knew I was going to talk about these. The Air Jordan 5s Fire Red, or the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds. These are the 2020 versions. I already did a review. I'm sure you guys saw it. These have the Nike Air on the back. These are Fire Red. God, I suck. And, these are genuinely really nice shoes. They had a shock drop with the beginning of the Jordan documentary last week, and they should be releasing officially this Saturday, May 2nd. And I think they will. I don't think these will get pushed back anymore. But why don't I switch to the, what I call it, sneaker view. Okay, I just died. I placed 12th. I was in the storm and I placed 12th, so that's great. Let's go to scene. There we go. So here's some of the upcoming Jordan releases that we could talk about today. Let me pull up the chat really quick so I can get some of your guys' opinions. Yo, the Travis Scotts are the best. Oh, the ones in the thumbnail, the 270s, they're all right. I don't mind them. Dupe Soup, what's good? Your favorite sneaker right now. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. I really appreciate that. My favorite sneaker right now is probably the one that I'm wearing the most. I'm going to be honest, and I know this is like, you guys are sick of hearing this by now, but the one that I'm wearing the most is my shoe right now. The Seth Fowler We Are Underdogs Origin. I'm wearing this the most because I just want to wear test it and see how it lasts from just getting beat up all day, every day for weeks. So every time I go outside, every time I just walk around the house, I throw these on. And honestly, they're doing pretty well. The bottom of the shoe is kind of wearing down a little bit in the heel where there's some heel drag because I think I dragged my feet a little bit. But other than that, the leather's still looking good. I've walked in these in the rain and the leather survived, and so did the Nubuck. I switched out to the orange laces because for whatever reason these allow me to not tie the shoe. The white laces kind of slip around if I don't tie them. So happy with this. The printing on the insole is still good, even though I've worn the shoe a bunch. Yeah, so this is probably my most worn shoe, my most favorite shoe at the moment. But the shoe that I'm looking forward to getting the most, or the shoe that I want the most, is the New Beginnings pack. The New Beginnings, and you guys will see in a little bit that I do end up getting a pair, but it's not my size. So you guys will see that in an upcoming video. I'm really excited about that. The Flints, I'm excited about, Nestro. I'm really stoked on the Flints. I don't know when they're dropping. I think they're supposed to drop mid-May. Birkenstock Rick Owens. Who said that? Eric said that. I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea that those were dropping. What do you prefer more, your shoe or the Jordan 1s? Let's be real. Jordan 1s. I love my shoe. I love the process, but at the end of the day, it's still still an early, it's still like, I don't know, it's no Jordan 1. Like, it's not a Jordan 1, let's be real. But I mean, I love my shoe because I was the one who did it and I saw the whole process. But no, I love the Jordan 1s. Are you going to do a live stream on the Jordan 5 Saturday? Possibly. If you guys want to see that, I will. If it's the only shoe dropping, I might not. I tend to only do live streams for releases if it's like a really huge release or if it's multiple shoes dropping. So like the week before, I did a live stream about the Yeezys and the DMP6s that dropped. But this week, the Yeezys dropped on Friday and then the Fear Guys dropped on Saturday, so I didn't really feel like it was a necessary live stream. These Supreme box logos did drop on Friday, so I was kind of interested in those, but I struck out, obviously. Review other We Are Underdog sneakers. I have done some unboxings of other We Are Underdog sneakers. Let's see what else we got. Dunks or Jordan 1s? Jordan 1s for sure. What's up, Niner Empire? Ooh, Dupe Soup again. Thank you so much. Favorite Off-White. Do you like the Heron Prestons? Heron Prestons are alright. Don't mind them. My favorite Off-White is the Off-White Chicagos that I got signed by Virgil, which I have right up there. You can kind of see the bottom of them right there. You guys should definitely check out. I did a sneaker battle with Tony D2 Wild yesterday. Was it yesterday? He posted it yesterday, and that came out really cool. So you guys should definitely check that out. That shoe was there. You guys, it was a blast. It was really a good time. So definitely check that out. It's on his channel. What else we got? Michael Drohan says, just wanted to say I copped my first Jordan 1 PSG Lows, highly underrated IMO. That's dope. That's awesome. They are highly underrated. I don't have a pair. I don't think I've even seen them in person, but I do like the way that they look online. Review some Rick Owens. I can do that if you guys want to see that. Just bought the Nike React 55s. Is going stretch. Cool. Cool. I don't know what that means. Show us Jordan 1s. So I got a bunch. In the background. I've got. What do you guys want to see? I mean, these aren't like new releases. I was kind of hoping this stream would be about new releases, but I can show you guys Jordan 1s if you guys want to see them. Let's look at new releases first. Let's take a look at these first, and then we'll get into like the stuff that I have in my collection. Because I haven't done a collection video in a minute, but excuse me. So dropping in February, we apparently have the Jordan 1 Low Snakeskins, which is a women's only release, which I don't think is dropping. I don't know why it's on this release calendar. I'll tell you about the release calendars that I use for Sitter Cells. I use Sneaker News. I use Kicks on Fire. I use Soul Collector. I use Foot Locker's release calendar. I use Nike Sneakers. I use Adidas's release calendar, and I sort of put them all together. So none of these calendars have everything, right? So Sneaker News has a lot of stuff, but they don't have everything exactly right. So I go to Foot Locker a lot and just double check things. I go to Sneakers a lot. Sneakers is always like, if they have something on Sneakers, it's dropping on that day, no question. If they have something on like a sneaker website, like Kicks on Fire, Sneaker News, or whatever, it's not confirmed, so there's no way to know for sure. Roger, thank you so much for the 20 NOKs. Not sure what currency that is, but thank you so much. Thoughts on the Chunky Dunky Dunks? Ooh, that's a good call. Let's look at those. Let me open up another tab. I'm actually trying to grab a pair for a review, but it's pricey. They are pricey, boys. Yeah, let's see. Chunky Dunks. Here we go. Nice Kicks has an article on them. They look good, man. These are sick. They look real good. The Nike SBs are taking over. Thank you for the donation, by the way. If I didn't say that before, Roger, I appreciate that. But yeah, so they look sick. They're wild, man. They're nuts. I love these kind of SBs because this is the kind of SBs that everyone like really misses from like mid 2000s or like mid 2010s, probably early 2010s, when people were just creating like crazy collabs on Dunks. And this is definitely one of those crazy collabs. But it's a beautiful shoe, man. It's nuts. It's not something you can wear every day, but I don't think a lot of these Dunks you can wear every day because they're just so crazy looking. I want a pair in hand. I don't usually love animal fur on shoes. I'm not like against animal fur on shoe. I obviously like leather shoes. I just don't like the way it kind of like sheds. And I think it's also either synthetic, or if it isn't synthetic, it's usually dyed. It's like really cheap fur that's usually dyed. I like the yellow and green laces. That's sick. I also forgot that there was rainbows on the inside. That kind of makes it kind of cool and different. That's a nice pop of red in there. It's a dope shoe. I really like it. It's not something I could wear every day or would wear every day, but it's something that would like, oh man, it'd be that heat piece that you'd pull out maybe once or twice a month. Dog walkers are dope, SBs. I love the dog walkers. Who said that? Abba Hub, for sure. Yo, to the 867 of you guys who are in the chat, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to hit that like button if you have not yet. Let me know what you think of the audio too. I'm trying something different. I'm playing some free YouTube music in the background to try and add some flair to the stream, because I usually do that in Twitch, but I used my Twitch music on YouTube I don't know, a couple months ago, and the video got claimed, so I'm not doing that anymore. I'm tired of random skate shop releases though, and they need to be on sneakers. That's from Pocket Aces. That's interesting that you said that, because a lot of Carol Baskin a lot of you I don't know if you guys are watching this after the fact, someone said that in the chat. A lot of skateheads love SBs. SB stands for skateboarding. Nike SB, Nike skateboarding. So the reason they drop at skate shops is because it's easier for skateboarders to get them. I mean, as much as it can be. Like if you're in with the skateboard people or skateboard skate store managers, it's usually easier for you to get a pair, and like skaters usually are. So usually, or at least that was the idea originally, was that skaters would be able to get the shoes that they want. Obviously, that's not always the case, and if they dropped on sneakers, I feel like a lot of just resellers would get them, which I don't have a problem with personally. It does suck when I can't get a shoe because a reseller got it instead of me, but at the end of the day, that's just capitalism, baby. I don't know. Dunks or Jordan 1s for sure. Let's go back to the current releases. So we've got Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds dropping on May 2nd. We've got the Air Jordan 34 Low Heritages dropping on May 5th. Not too stoked on these. I have a pair of 34s that Jordan Brand sent me. Haven't had a chance to play in them yet. I haven't played a lot of basketball this year at all, or even from last year at all. Since moving to Philly, man, all my friends who played basketball were in New York, so I need to find some new Philly friends to play basketball with. They call me Skateboard P, literally. The Air Jordan 13 Aurora Greens, which is a grade school release, are dropping on the 13th. They've got a really interesting sort of multicolor look on those little dots on the inside of the shoe, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, like right there. You've got the Jordan 1 High Royal Toes, or they're actually called the White Royals on Nike's sneakers app. You've got the Jordan Delta SPs in sort of a vachetta tan. It's not actually vachetta tan though, because vachetta tan leather is a kind of leather. It's the same color as vachetta tan or vachetta tan leather. It's a leather that darkens over time the more that you use it. This is not that. This is just the same color as that. I wish I had my wallet and I could show you. My fiance used to work in. She made leather bags at a leather bag company, like handmade leather bags. So she knows all about leather. That's where I get most of my leather knowledge from. Was from my fiance, and she made me a vachetta tan wallet like 2 or 3 years ago. And it started out this color, and then the more that I used it, now it's like dark brown. It's sick. But that's the idea behind, or that's what vachetta tan leather is. It's kind of a leather that I don't know the exact. I don't know if it's like a different kind of whatever. But what I know about vachetta tan leather is that it usually starts at this color and then darkens up the more that you use it. But that's not even leather. It looks like. Roger, thank you again for thank you, Roger. Norwegian currency, big fan from Norway. Thank you so much for watching, Roger, and thank you again for the donation. I really appreciate that. NOK, knock. Is it knock or just NOK? That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Seriously. Thoughts on the Travis 270s? So they are in the thumbnail, so let's go take a look at them as well. Are there any other Jordans? The metallic pack is dropping. We can talk about those more later if you want. Jordan 11 low, white, university red, black, true reds are dropping. I hate this shoe. I hate it. I do. It's nothing like the shoe itself is fine. I like the Jordan 11 lows. I like the reds and the blacks. I just don't like them together. And the shoe, if I didn't know anything about Jordan 11s, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but it looks fake. It looks like a knockoff that you find in Chinatown. Because if they had done this before knockoffs had gotten big, I don't know, man, it just doesn't look real. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a knockoff sneaker. That's just my own personal opinion. Most people probably don't think that. You got the top threes, the Air Jordan 5 top threes, which we can talk about, the Flints, which we can talk about. But let's go up to let's check out the Travis 270s. Oh, James Bartlett, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that, James. Delta SPs, sit or sell. I'm struggling on that one, right? Because the original one sold, and usually the original colorway of a new Jordan silhouette will sell. because people are interested in it, and there's usually a limited number of that colorway. This one, though, because so many people seem to be interested in the Delta SP, I think it's possible that this one could sell. However, if it does sell, I don't think it's going to resell. So if you're trying to buy it to resell it, don't. Just don't. Buy it because you like it, not because you want to resell it. That should be true for everyone with all sneakers, but in this case especially. Travis Scott. Travis Scott, 270. Travis Scott 1, Travis Scott 6, or Chunky Dunkies in order. Almost. Travis 1s, probably the Chunky Dunkies, and then the Travis 6s. To all 970 of you guys watching today, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet. It helps out the stream a lot. It helps out my channel a lot. And that's about it. You don't have to hit it if you don't want to, but it'd be nice if you did. So here are the... Okay, so I don't know if these are actually dropping. Actually, let me pull up StockX too, because I can... The prices are insane. I've got to say that. They're not as insane on GOAT. Actually, let me just go to GOAT, because I think GOAT has more reasonable prices. Yeah, so this shoe was apparently supposed to release May 1st. I don't think it's going to. I think that's not going to happen. Because I really just feel like if it was, usually the way that you know something's releasing, and I said this about the Fear of God 1 Triple Blacks, and I was wrong. Usually when you know something is going to release, Sneakers app will put out like you'll find out something about it. It's usually not a shock drop unless it's something crazy. It's possible that this could be a shock drop. Still kind of doubt it though. I think this is going to be something that they're going to hype up a little bit because it's not going to be as popular as like a Travis Scott Jordan. You know what I mean? So right now this is buy new for $7. What? $11.95. That's a lot of money. I don't want to spend that much on this shoe. I don't even like this shoe. If I was going to spend that much money, I'd save a little bit more and get the New Beginnings pack in my size. Yeah, they're expensive. I think they're going to drop to like $500 to $600 maybe. Possibly when they actually drop, whenever they drop. Yes, finally caught a stream, says Corbin K. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Harrison has a pair. They look like butt. Yeah, they're rough, man. I watched Harrison's video. Harrison's a great guy. I love Harrison. If you guys haven't watched Harrison Neville, which I'm sure you have, because the dude's got like 1 million subs, definitely check him out. He's an awesome guy, and he makes great videos. The other guy was Blake Yarborough, who maybe has like 10K subs. He's definitely worth checking out. One of the smaller YouTubers. He's killing it. He got a pair of these off StockX. The first pair sold on StockX. I've mentioned him like 7 times in 7 different streams about this pair of shoes because you guys always ask about this pair of shoes. But he has a really great review on them, like a solid 10-minute review. It's like a really, really great review on these guys. And that's where I found out that the midsole of this shoe is actually painted. It's not like, obviously, okay, this shoe's midsole is painted too. In some cases, you can see like paint strokes on some of these shoes. This one's, it's even hand painted around there. You can see like they use tape on the shark teeth. But this one is just like sloppily painted. Let me see if I can find a better picture. There we go. No, it sucks. You can sort of see it on this one. See how there's like just the color variation is just so different and it's so random. It's like they got really watered down paint and just rubbed it on the midsole. And it even sort of spills over onto the upper in some cases, I think. Maybe that's just glue. But the whole idea with this is that, well, I don't know if there was an idea for that, but they even did it to the air bubble too. It looks like shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. But so there's a tag that comes with the shoe that says, "Don't wear this shoe in the rain because the paint will rub off." Oh, John Fucci. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. Great stuff. Thank you, man. You're the best. You're the best, man. John, you're killing it. Thank you so much. Oh, did I miss Roger? Oh, my bad. My bad, Roger. I missed your other donation. Pegasus 37 review. Yes, 100% you are getting a Pegasus 37 review. They drop on the 30th. I didn't get seeded a pair or anything, so I will be buying them on the 30th, and I will probably get them in. Nike is doing... They're not doing next day shipping right now because of the pandemic that's going on in the world. But so it'll be 2-day shipping most likely. So if I buy them on the 30th, May 2nd is a Saturday, I'll probably get them May 2nd or maybe the Monday after. So I'll do an initial review and then maybe run in them. So we'll see. But Roger, thank you again for the donation. And John, thank you so much for the donation as well. Did I miss any other donations? Let me see. I think the 37s are sick too. I really like those 37s a lot. And they have React. I'm not like a huge runner, but I do really like running shoes. And I should have made a runner, man. Maybe if I can... I'll just say this, that me and We Are Underdogs have some other stuff in the works. Nothing is... Thoughts on J Balvin Jordan collab. We'll check that out in a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of it. I have not seen the CPFM dunks. Yes, I have actually. I'm lying, but I don't remember what they look like. Okay, so yeah, so the Travises, they're fine. It's an Air Max. What is it? 270. What's the name of this shoe? It's like a variant on the 270. It's all right. It's okay. I'll grab it if I can. I don't want to spend $1,000 on it, but especially not now. Just to let you guys, not that I probably shouldn't. Whatever. Even though YouTubers still have jobs right now, ad revenue is way down. So I'm trying to cut back on buying sneakers because before a video would usually take care of the cost of a sneaker, but now not so much. So for stuff like that, it's like $1,000. I'm much more frugal when it comes to buying shoes right now. So gonna hold out on those guys and these guys until they get a little bit cheaper. But I'll keep you posted when they actually do get cheaper. What was the other? Oh, the J Balvin Air Jordan 1s. J Balvin. Yeah, ad rates are down because advertisers are probably not selling too much themselves, so they don't want to invest in YouTubers. Not sponsorships, but Google ad revenue. Yeah, so these are nuts, man. These are just kind of insane looking. I'm going to be honest, I don't want them. They're fine. I don't have a problem with J Balvin. I think he's fine. I don't really listen to any of his music, right? I don't really listen to any of his music. I'm sure there's a great... I'm Latino and proud, but don't put us in a box. We're global. Okay, so maybe it's a Latino-inspired Spanish color. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I have no idea what the inspiration behind it is. J Balvin, obviously. It's cool. It's fine. You know what it looks like? You know what this shoe looks like? I get migraines all the time. It looks like what I see in my left eye, like right before a migraine. If anyone has migraines in the chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the migraine shoe. I'm calling it that now. Let's see. Ooh, John Fucci again for the donation. Thank you so much. $1.99. I appreciate that, my man. Your collection is fire. Keep up the love from NY. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate that, man. Seriously, thank you. Let's see. Braden Jordan. Thank you so much for the £2. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Seth, have you seen the Travis 5s on drop list? Travis 5s? No. That's news to me, man. That is news to me. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Braden. It's probably Braden, right? Travis Scott, Air Jordan 5. That would be nuts. Let's see. Rumored for release in 2020. Oh, that's kind of sick. Oh, wait. I did see this rendering a while back, but I don't know if this is how it's going to look. That just looks like a Photoshop. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is a Photoshop. Of course it's Photoshop. Are there any newer articles? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, they're all just... I mean, it's a dope shoe. The 5 seems like a shoe that Travis would definitely use. Makes sense. Do a buying video of buying the Jesus shoe from Aglet. Maybe. To the 1,068 of you guys in the chat, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to hit that like button if you have not. Let's check out some of these Yeezys because you guys seem to be really hype on these upcoming Yeezys. None of them are coming out in May. I think Yeezy releases are done for May. Here's the Azraels, I think is what it's called. The black and gray upper with the sort of milky, cream-colored, translucent midsole. Kind of, this is another one of those shoes that just look like a fake sneaker to me, to be honest with you. I don't mind it though. I haven't kept any 350s for months. The last pair of 350s that I kept, wow. Yeah, the last pair of 350s that I kept were the Statics from 2018. Man, I haven't kept any 350s. I just never wear 350s anymore, and it's nothing against the shoe. I'm just kind of bored of them. So this is obviously actually fake because it's from Rep God. I don't know who Rep God is, but if your name is Rep God, they're not real. Let's see. I mean, they're nice looking, I guess. Like, it's cool. Let's see. What other Yeezys do we have dropping? Are there any Yeezy... like the thermometer ads. Jeez. Okay, let's type in Yeezy releases. Release. That works. Screw it. April Yeezy releases. Oh, here we go. Drop preview. Super easy to style, super easy to wear. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, 350s. Wait, oh shoot, I'm missing the Gabe Campos. Thank you so much for the $5. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. One of the best YouTubers out there. Love your perspective and content. Well, thank you so much for watching, man. Seriously, thank you so much for the donation and also the continued support, dude. It really means a lot. Yeah, I mean, you're paying my bills, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Seriously. That's awesome. Really awesome, Gabe. Someone said, Jamie or Jaime says, you murdered Tony with that sneaker battle. Haha. By the way, our sneaker boxes are worth it from the Container Store. Stay safe. They're expensive. If you like them, I say the sneaker boxes, the Container Store ones are the best. So if you're going to invest in them, get the Container Store ones. It's up to you. I think they're worth it personally, but to be completely honest and real with you guys, they sent me all these. I bought a couple before. I bought like 4 of them, but they sent me all the ones in the back. So, but I do genuinely like them. Okay, so let's check out some of these Yeezy releases. In May we are getting Yeezys. I lied. Okay, so we are getting the Quantum basketballs and possibly a restock of the Quantums. So here are the Quantum basketballs. The difference is that they've got a sort of TPU translucent cage over the top to give them sort of a little bit more structure on the side. I don't know which one I like better, if I like the standard one or the basketball ones. I'd have to try both. Excuse me. I sold Tom my size 9 of the Quantums that I think he put in a mystery box. So I don't have my Quantums anymore, unfortunately. Also, I don't know when I'd wear them. I like them a lot, but it's another shoe that I don't know when I'd wear. Like, all these sneakers in back, I love them. They're all great. But, to be fair, I have worn, I think, every single pair. Except for maybe the YouTube KDs that they sent me a while back. Yeah, I think and the MCM samples. The Puma MCM samples I didn't wear. Every single other pair. Yeah, every other pair of shoes in my collection that are at least in this case back here. I've got some boxes over there. Like, I haven't worn the Saucony collab that I just got yet. I haven't worn some of my Crunch Force ones that I have. I haven't worn all the Adidas Arizona collabs, but everything else I've worn. Every other shoe I've worn. What was I going to say? I don't remember, but I'm really trying to cut down on the collection a little bit. Ooh, another donation. I missed it. Let's see. Oh, Dylan, or D4YL4N. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. You're my favorite sneakerhead, and you have my favorite shoe, the Off-White UNCs. Love your channel, bro. This is a dope shoe, man. You got good taste. This is a really sick shoe. I actually have orange laces in one and white laces in the other. I've worn it a couple times. I don't wear it that often just because I forget to wear it, to be honest with you. But it's a really dope shoe. I should wear it more, especially when we get out of quarantine. But it's dope. I love it. So, Dylan, thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. Also, it's the only pair of Off-White ones that I really can wear. I wore the Chicagos once for the review before they were signed, but now that they're signed, no chance in hell I'm wearing those. Not at all. Okay, so let's go through these Yeezys again. Okay, so we got the Quantums. Apparently Zebras might restock in June. That's good, I guess. I mean, don't really feel like I need them, but there's people out there who want them, so that's fair. We got the Israfils, I think is how you pronounce it. Shout out to Hair Jordan, by the way. Shout out to Jordan from Hair Jordan. It's his barbershop in Bluebell, PA, I think. That's where I go. It's great. My hair is getting too big, though, so this hat might not fit as well as it should if I had a haircut. Yeah, the Israfils are nice. I like the color scheme. It's simple. It's clean. It's very earth-toned. It's very easy. You know, no pull tab. The Blue Oats or the Blue Blorfs, Blue Oat Reflectives. I don't like it, but I'll buy it to review it because it's a shoe that I think will get a lot of views. It's nuts, man. Like, as much as I like the 380s as a sneaker because I think they're comfortable, I feel like the visual, I used to really like the way that they looked, but it's kind of worn off now. I feel like the more that I look at them, the more that I don't really love that cage, not the cage, but the holes on the side. I feel like they're a little weird. It looks like some like wasp nest or something, I don't know. And in this orange and blue colorway, it's just not doing it for me. So that's one that I'm not gonna like diss in the video like I did with the McDonald's ones, but I'm not gonna love on it, man. I don't like it that much. The Bones already dropped. They're redropping. They're dropping in July in the US, but they dropped in Asia. We've got the bariums apparently dropping at some point. I actually did do a video talking about all these Yeezy releases. If you guys want to watch that, I dropped it maybe a week ago. It's called Upcoming Yeezy Releases. You've got the Sky Blues, which I do like. You've got the Zions, which kind of look cool. They look like maybe a half-used coffee filter. You've got the all black 380s. Kind of dig those, actually. The Asriels. You've got the Abez. No idea what it looks like. I think that's it. Oh, the Alada. The Limiti. Oh, man. The Azures. Azure. Linen Reflective. That was just the linen. Yeezy basketballs. Oh, the foam runners I'm excited about. Genuinely excited about the foam runners. Those shoes are nuts, man. I want to check those out in person. Your share reflectives, got those already. Okay, so let's check out. Oh, Roger, thank you again for some more, 20 more knocks. And okay, his favorite Air Max silhouette. Silhouette and colorway. I really love the Atmos ones, the Air Max 1 Atmos elephant prints. Those are sick, and I missed out on them in 2017 when they restocked or re-released. Other than that, probably the infrared 90s I love. The Air Max 1s, the OG colorway, the reds, I love those too. Let's go to sneaker releases. Let's see what we got dropping. Oh, here's a bunch of the Pegasus 37s, by the way. I think this is the colorway I'm going to grab, the black and the green. What else we got dropping? There's not much dropping in the beginning of May. Not to ruin the sit or sell. There are a couple bangers. There is the metallic 5s. Metallic 4s. In four different colorways. There's the I'm getting sick of these freaking no touch thermometer ads. It's ridiculous. There is the Yeezys, which I'm trying to cop for sure. There's apparently a new Auto Max dropping, but in a different colorway. But that's on the 20th. What else we got? There's not much, man. There's some good Jordans. There's the Fire Red 5s. There's the Jordan 1 Highs, the White Royals that we talked about earlier. Am I missing? Oh, shoot. Nathan S. What's good? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the $20, man. Seriously, you're crazy. Thank you so much. What's good, Seth? As a Puma Nike fanboy, your stream with the raffle for the Linen 350s finally convinced me to join the raffle. Ended up winning, so you're the reason I finally got my personal Yeezy. No way. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Damn, dude, that's sick. Congrats, man. Very cool. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I seriously really, really appreciate that. Seriously. Damn, man. Yo, if you have any other questions, drop them in the chat, man. Seriously. Is it confirmed that the Travis Scotts are not releasing this Friday? Nothing is confirmed. Nothing's confirmed, Sundar. It looks like... I have no idea. I don't think they are, but they could be. It'd be a lot easier to tell if we weren't under quarantine, because then you could check like places like Stadium Goods and Flight Club. And if they were dropping, they would have pairs because people would be backdooring them already. But because no one's really able to backdoor anything, it's like a lot harder to tell. Weirdly enough, though, I've bought a lot of my releases from Stadium Goods recently, which is kind of weird because I don't know how they're getting these releases early. Because I bought, for example, the Fear God ones, the triple blacks from Stadium Goods. I bought them early too. They didn't ship until later, so I kind of got screwed on that one. I was kind of hoping to have an early review, but they had them. Like, they have the Phosphors. Like, how are they getting these shoes so early? And these are in stock too. They would ship if you bought them today. Oh well, they don't have any right now. But for example, if they had these in stock, they would ship them immediately. So I don't know where they're getting their pairs from, but they're doing something right, I guess. Let's see. Fear God Triple Blacks. I like those a lot. Just dropped a review yesterday. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. We're going to buy the Jordan 1 High Game Royal in a size 9 in May. In Europe, I don't know. They don't have the sneakers at. Probably Nike.com. I don't know what European releases are like. Let's see. What are the Jordan... Did they have the Game Royals on Stadium Goods? I don't think they do. Royal Toe, maybe? Royal Toe. Is that what it's called? They got the lows. I don't think they have them yet. I know Flight Club has them listed, but they don't have them. I'm always searching these stupid resale sites. They're not stupid. I'm always searching these resale sites for pairs to buy early. And it sucks because usually I have to pay stupid resale and then I just resell them afterwards. because I just don't usually want most of them, if I'm being honest. It's too many sneakers. Let's be real. Out of stock. Yep. This is a pair that I don't think I'd keep. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't need it, and I don't really want it that bad. I've got so many Jordan 1s already. I just don't need to add it to the collection. Like I said, if there's a pair that I'm trying to add to the collection, it's the New Beginnings pack, for sure. Faux show. To the 1,162 of you guys in the chat and in the live stream today, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Make sure to hit that like button if you have not yet. Also, if you guys want to check out my unboxing channel, I just unboxed the iPhone SE and the Magic Keyboard for the iPad. If you guys want to check that out, there's a link to my channel in the top of the description. I don't know what video that link takes you to. Could be an older video, but just click on the channel, whatever. You guys can figure it out. But make sure to check that out if you haven't yet, and subscribe, because that would be awesome. Christopher Stozak. Zoztak. My bad. Christopher Zoztak. Seth, should I get 350 Statics, Oreos, or Beluga 2.0s? Thank you for the donation, first of all. Second of all, whichever one you like more, man. It's all up to you. My main piece of advice for people who are getting into sneaker collecting: don't let other people's opinions sway your decisions. You can definitely listen to other people's opinions, and you can take advice from other people, but buy something that you like. And not only that, buy something that you think that you'll wear. Because if you're dropping that much money on something that's just going to sit on a shelf, unless you're buying it to collect it to put on a shelf, buy something you think you'll wear. So like what I did do when I was buying shoes less often just to wear, is I would think about what I'd wear it with. So if it's something that I could wear with a lot of different things, I'd end up getting it. If it's something that I would never really wear with anything, or I had to wear one specific outfit with it, I usually wouldn't buy it. Yeezys, though, you can pretty much wear with anything. I think any of those colorways are fine. I think it also depends on your budget, because all those sneakers have different price points. What do you think of the SB Dunk Strawberry Dunk? Ooh. That one was supposed to drop, I think, in April, or is it dropping in May? I don't remember. Strawberry Dunk. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry Dunk. Did you guys see anything about the oh shoot, is the music still going? Good, it is. How's the music sounding, guys? Oh, James Bartlett, thank you so much. Thoughts on the JJ Allen New Balance 992s? I've never even seen those. Let's pull those up. JJ Allen New Balance 992. I have not seen those yet. Also, I think I missed another donation. Hold on one second. Oh, Christopher Morar. Thank you so much for the 25 Ron. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Oh, I'm sorry, Christopher. I'm so sorry. Cyprian Morar. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. Thank you so much for the donation, the 25 Ron. And I love the keep it up emoji or emote, dude. That's sick. Thank you so much. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I tried to. I don't work out at all. I did a little bit in college, but it didn't really go anywhere, obviously. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy some dumbbells to work out during quarantine. And I looked, and they're sold out everywhere. I found a pair of adjustable dumbbells that usually sell for $250 on eBay, going for $1,000. So I think I just need to give up on working out completely. But I like that emote because it's a pair working out. Looks like his muscles aren't really getting bigger, but he's getting bigger. I think I'm thinking too much into it. But thank you for the donation. And okay, where's the JJJ Allen New Balance 992s? Okay, let's check these out. So I don't know anything about these. This is news to me. Ooh. So these are forest green, it looks like. Forest green with, like a nice tan, fuzzy sock liner. I like that. I'm assuming they just look like this, the whole shoe. I can't seem to find any pictures of them. But they look dope. They do look dope. Are they going to be like... I don't know anything about JJJ Jound at all. I know nothing about that. I don't even know... Is it Montreal-based designer Justin Saunders and his brand JJJ Jound are renowned for blending minimalism and quality across its collabs. That's sick. Okay. Yeah, I'd definitely check it out for sure. Definitely. Oh, there's no music? Hold up. Is there really no music? I haven't played music this whole time. Damn. Is there music now? I really hope I'm not blowing out your eardrums. I feel like I should... Hold up. Let me pull up my stream on my phone really quick to see if it's... what the music's doing. What the music doing? What the music doing? I can't seem to find my stream for some reason. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's there. What are you talking about? I turned it up too. Damn. It's a little too loud. Nah, okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Cool. Now I'm just gonna echo because I just played the stream right next to the mic. My bad, guys. Okay, I think I missed another donation, didn't I? Did I? I think we're good. Cool. Cool. I need to get a mouse that doesn't make that stupid clicking noise. This one should allow me to adjust that, but it doesn't. MSI, if you guys are watching, could you send me a new mouse and keyboard? That'd be sick. Music is just quiet as F. Okay, I'll leave it at the volume I have it at now. Check out the Nike Blazer hack packs. Are they new? It's amazing how my whole job revolves around sneakers, but I don't know about half the sneakers because there are just so many. Hack packs. Oh, these guys. I know these guys. They're dope. I mean, they're cool. Definitely cool. I like the concept behind it. If it had been a collab, I'm sure this would have sold out like crazy. But because it's not a collab, it's going for under retail, it looks like. It's crazy how much someone's name changes up the whole thing. Okay, so back to the strawberry dunks. These, they're all right. It looks like they have ostrich leather. That's kind of grossing me out, to be real with you, the way that they put the orange dots in the middle. Kind of reminds me of pimples. Oh, yikes. Okay. It's an interesting looking shoe. It is. It's not my thing, personally. It's okay. I wouldn't wear it. I'd buy it to review it, for sure. But not my thing. Definitely not my thing. What do you guys think in the chat? Have you ever been to Belgium? Once when I was like 11. And just because my family, like, we left one of our passports in the U.S. It was actually a green card. We left one of our green cards, one of my family members' green cards in the U.S., so they had to fly it over, so we had to stay at a hotel. That was a whole big thing. Guys, make sure to hit that like button if you have not. I'd really appreciate that. That'd mean the world to me. Hopefully the music is better now. Perfect. I don't know if you're talking about the shoe or the music. Blazendary just got a pair, and they're so fire. I haven't checked out his videos in a minute. He's a good dude, though. I used to see him at SneakerCon all the time, but since there hasn't been SneakerCon, and I haven't gone to any in a while, I should check out his video on it for show. Jordan Legacy 312 returns with some performance basketball upgrades. What the hell? Why? Why would they do that? All right. Cool. Okay, so let's check. I'm going to check Foot Locker's release calendar. That's a good way to do it because you know for sure when something's on Foot Locker's release calendar, it's dropping. Release calendar. Calendat. Here we go. Let's see. What we got? Got a Zion Williamson Funko. We've got the purple and green Air Jordan 1 mids. We've got the Jordan 5s, and that's it. So nothing in May is dropping. What the hell? Okay. What other sites? Snipes? Snipes USA? No, don't allow. I don't want you to remember my location. What are you talking about? Okay, releases. Here we go. Jordan Neutral Gray. What's that? Jordan 7 Neutral Gray? This is why I check these calendars, because there's rent. Oh, these are old releases. I was going to say. Okay, yikes. What else we got? Who else has a release calendar? Adidas does, but they don't have anything dropping. Let's try Soul Collector. Release dates. Ooh. Rare Kobe Bryant memorabilia is up for auction. Very nice. Let's see. Release dates. Okay, we got some LeBrons. These didn't drop. None of these things dropped when they were supposed to drop. Let's see what we got in May. Parley Ultra Boost. This was a shoe that dropped originally back in like 2017, and there was like maybe, I don't know, like 100-something pairs of them. They sell for crazy money. It looks very, it's not the exact same shoe, but it looks very similar. I would grab that because of the story behind the original. You got the 4s dropping in purple, red, orange, and green. I just dropped a video a couple days ago about the upcoming Jordan releases, and I talked about these. We've also got the Concord 11 lows. Air Jordan 11 low Concords, women's. They are blue. Not really. It's not exactly Concord. Concord blue. Concord grape blue, I guess, but not Air Jordan Concord. Again, these fools that look stupid as hell. I can't. It's just a me. This is really just a me problem with this shoe because there's nothing wrong with it. Did I miss another donation? Damn it! I need to start getting a notification sound for these. Or did I not? I did. Joel Matten, thank you so much for the SEK or SEC20. Hey, from Sweden. Thoughts on the SB Strange Love? SB Strange Loves are dope. I like them a lot, but I do not want to pay resale for them. I don't got that kind of money, especially with weddings and house buying, hopefully. Saving up for house buying coming up. Yeah, $725 for the cheapest one. Get out of here. I should have bought these when they were cheaper. It's a stock market in this situation. These are, they're cool. They're definitely cool. The velvety sort of finish on them is dope. I like the colorway. I think they're nice. But damn, is this a special box? A regular box. Regular box still going for $1,000? Yikes. Yikes. That's a lot. I like them, but not for $1,000. If you want my honest thoughts on them. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wait, did I catch that one? No, I didn't. My bad, guys. Scrolling all the way around to try and see all these donations, hoping I'm not missing any. Have you met Kai somewhere? Yes, he's a friend of mine. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. Oh man, there's a lot of people asking about these Automaxes. Or it's the same person just asking a bunch. Just so you stop spamming the chat, I'm probably not going to review them. Probably not. Not because you were spamming the chat, but just because I just can't get my hands on a pair. I don't want to spend the money on them. Parley Bees are dropping May 1st. I don't think they are. Let's see. Yeah, I think May is going to be kind of slow to start. I think the big releases are probably going to be the Game Royals and the purple or the metallic Jordan 4s and the Jordan 5s. If we go to Adidas's release calendar, adidas.com, there's not much on it at all, unfortunately. Let's scroll down. Where's it at? Where are you at? Releases. Where the hell? Oh, here we go. Release dates. They've got some night joggers. They've got the new Harden step backs. But that's about it. That's all they have. There are Yeezys dropping most likely, but they don't announce those till like the week before. Yeezy 350 V2 Cinders or Black Statics. It's up to you, man. Seriously. Seth, how did you like the Philippines? I loved it. It was sick. It was like one of my best trips I've ever been on. I loved it. I would love to go back. Wow. So to the 1,097 of you guys in the chat, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Also hit that like button and check out my unboxing channel, which is linked at the top of the description. It's all about unboxing tech and random stuff that I wouldn't unbox on my main channel. So make sure to check that out. I just unboxed the iPhone SE, the Magic Keyboard, and actually one of the monitors that I'm using, the MSI Curved Optics Mag 27, I think. 27 something. Shout out to MSI for sending that over. That's awesome. When are the Oregon 5s dropping? They're dropping probably by the end of the year. I think that's the move. I'm going to time out people who are spamming. Time out. Time out. I'm sorry, guys. Just because the chat gets kind of ridiculous when people are spamming. Okay. Jordan 5s in your collection. Top Jordan 5s in your collection. I have the Tokyo 5s. They're probably the top, which I got for free at ComplexCon, which is crazy. Off-White 5s, Fire Red 5s. Roger, thank you so much for the donation, man. 500 or 50 knocks. You missed my last donations, my man. Was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Ambush SBN dunks? I'm so sorry for missing your last donation. I completely missed it. My bad. Thank you so much for that and this one. I really appreciate that. Let's check them out. The Ambush. If I miss anybody else, let me know. I'm so sorry. Ambush. Ambush what? SBN dunks. Never heard of these. Maybe you meant SB dunks? Let's see. Oh, yikes. Are these the purple boys? Purple boys? What the hell? Oh, Yeah, okay, so let's check out some of these crazy ones. So these are some off-white dunks that are apparently dropping sometime in the future. The dunk, I forget what they're called. The dunk, somethings. Dunk, where are they? I don't know. I also mess with these off-white Sakai-looking things. Definitely a bite. If they're not working with Sakai, that's definitely a bite. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, here they are. The ambush dunks. Those are wild. I love how the swoosh comes off the back. I've seen some customizers do that actually. Color-wise, I prefer a different color. I don't have a problem with pink. My fiance loves pink. It's just too pink. Pink is not my thing, personally. So that I could pass on. Okay. But yeah, so they're not bad. Looks good with that outfit. You've got the Gyakusu new version of the Zoom, Pegasus, apparently. Yakusu, dude, I should have worn them to Japan. I'm so stupid. I returned them. I liked the original Pegasus a lot, but they pinched my feet. Not the actual Pegasus turbos, but the Gyakusu Pegasus turbos because of the lacing system. I wore them for like a day, and I'm like, these really hurt. But I think it's just my foot shape. I don't think it's everybody. Okay, so we've got these. I don't remember what these are called, but it's the off-white dunk something. And they're kind of ugly. I wouldn't wear them, but it is what it is. Noah Sider says, why do you always wear the same pants in reviews? I have like 3 pairs of pants that work with shoes. And the reason I wear the same pair of pants, other than just having 3 pairs of pants that work with shoes, is because I like wearing something really simple so that you can focus on the shoe. So like I wear that 1 pair of black pants because before that pair I was wearing a pair of black joggers because it shows off the entire shoe. Like I have other pairs of pants, but they don't look I don't know. I don't focus as much on the fashion side of stuff as I do the actual sneaker itself and the design of the sneaker. So I'd rather highlight that than highlight the fashion side of stuff. And that's my own personal preference. That's the reason I do it. There are better and worse ways to do it. I'm not saying my way is the best or the worst. It's just the way that I do it. What do you think about the Travis Scott concert in Fortnite? Yo, Pablo Diablo. I censored myself to say was wild. It was crazy. I honestly I'm not a huge fan of virtual concerts. It's just not something I'm really that interested in. But my friend was about it. We've been playing a lot of Fortnite recently. It was wild. It blew me away. I genuinely didn't expect it because I'd seen clips from the Marshmello concert from last year, and I was like, okay, it's a concert in a game. But that was crazy. And I'm a Travis fan. I'm not a huge Travis fan, but I'm enough of a Travis fan that I know most of his songs, and I was excited about his new song, and I thought it was wild. I really did. Do you prefer the UNC Off-White ones or the Travis ones? Can't decide. Travis ones are easier to wear because they're more subtle. But they're both good. I would probably, if I had to choose one to wear constantly or every day, it would be the Travises because of the colorway and just how simple and clean it is. The Off-White ones are a little loud for certain situations. I actually wore the Travises in my engagement photo shoot because I wanted to wear some heat, but also not look too crazy. And they kind of look, from certain angles, they kind of look a little dressy. What pants do you wear in reviews? From Wesley Trong. I wear the, oh my god, what are they called? I was sent them in a video and I didn't remember. A brand sent them to me who I had never heard of, and then I found out that it's actually a friend of mine who started the brand. Sorry guys, friends. And now I can't remember the name of the brand. Paradise. Hotel Paradise? Paradise something? I don't know. If I find the Instagram, I'll link it in the description below. Thoughts on Jordan 1 lows? They're dope. Oh man. Do you think the human-made superstars are going to have a good resale? Probably not. Have you seen the new Yeezy 350 colorway? I did. We actually just talked about it, so make sure to check that out. Let's go over a couple more things, and then I'm going to tune off, I think, in the next 5-10 minutes. Let's see what else we got. Okay, sneaker news wise, not really much dropping in May, which sucks. Really sucks. Really bummed about that actually. Do you guys think I should buy those? I don't want to, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to spend money on shoes because, like I said, ad rev is down, and so it's not gonna. I don't make the money back with the sneakers, which is kind of like an insight into sneaker YouTubing. Usually with a review, if you're a bigger YouTuber, you can pay the sneaker off by reviewing it or by making a video on it, because the ad rev will pay you back, at least for the difference if you end up selling it. But right now, no. Ad revenue is dead, which sucks. It'll pick up again, but right now it's a little slow. So these are the Game Royals or Royal Toes or White Royals. They're expensive. $550 is too much for these, man. That's too much. Way too much. I wonder if I could... I might put in a bid, actually, for... Here, I'm going to put in a bid for these at 3... I'll do... I'm not going to tell you guys what my bid is. I'm going to do it on my phone, too, so you guys can't see it. Hopefully I get these so that I can do a review. But don't hold me to it, because I'm not sure. Jordan 1 Game... Oh, it's Black Game Royal. Why didn't you Black Game Royal? Stupid. Just give it a name and stick with it. Okay. Buy. Okay, let's do it. Place a bid. Through... let's do that. There we go. No, it's too much. I don't like that. Let's do that. There we go. Decent price. Cool. Confirm bid. Okay. What do you think about Vans from Khaki? I love Vans. I'm so sorry for missing the donation. That is from James Bartlett again. Thank you so much for another donation. Had the same problem with my Gyakusus. The tongue creased really uncomfortably and had to mod them out to keep them from being really painful. Club Paradise. Dude, you answered all my questions, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way, James. Seriously, thank you so much for all your donations and the info, because that's so true. Club Paradise is the brand of the pants that I have. They are created by a friend of mine, and they're dope. I would search, I think on Instagram for Club Paradise. And the Gyakusus, yes, they're a dope shoe, but man, they're uncomfortable sometimes. Wellington T, favorite off-white Nike SB Dunks. My favorite one are the... Well, there's not actually any Nike SB Dunks. They're just Nike Dunks. SBs have thicker... Actually, you know what? I can show you. Okay, so... Dunks... Actually, let me grab a regular pair of Dunks. Okay, so... First of all, I'll show you my favorite pair of... Here's my favorite pair of the off-white ones. I have the red ones and the green ones. Green ones are my favorite. I just think that they look dope as hell. I think they look great. I think the orange plays off the green really nicely as well. But okay, so... SB Dunks are Nike skateboarding dunks. SB stands for skateboarding. So they have a much thicker tongue, like a super padded tongue. They usually say Nike SB on the tongue, and I'm sure there's other differences. I think they're a little bit wider as well. Oops, shoot. They're a little bit wider as well. I could be wrong about that, but there are certain, like, I'm not a huge dunk head, so I don't know everything, but I know a couple of the small details. I think the cut of them is a little bit different as well. I think they are wider, actually. Yeah, and then Nike Dunks are just sort of basketball style sneakers with much thinner tongues. Right there, you can see. They just say Nike on the tongue. Right there. And they're, again, cut a little bit thinner, I think. Are they, or am I just thinking that? I think they are cut slightly thinner. Oh, yeah, the tread is different, too. Is that? Yeah, the tread is different. So the Nike SB has SB, and then the Nike Dunk has just Dunk. Or it doesn't even say Dunk, it just says Nike. So they're two different shoes. SBs are the skateboarding ones. Dunks are just the regular ones. I don't have a preference either way. They're both fine. But that's always something to keep in mind. Did I miss any other donations that I did not? Shoot, I think I missed another Wellington. My boy Wellington. Or did I already catch it? Thank you for the donation, by the way, Wellington, if I didn't thank you before. Let's see. James, got you, James. Okay, what's my hoodie? Oh, Palm Angels. Palm Angels. I got it from Farfetch. Shout out to Farfetch. Video about this, not about this, but that I'm wearing it in, will come out tomorrow. Exciting video, so I'm stoked on it. It's tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on whether it gets approved, because it's sponsored. Usually sponsored videos have to get approved before you can post them, unfortunately. Okay, what else we got? Worst L ever taken. Man, I got some bad L's. I think probably the... I had a pair of the... I've told the story a bunch, too, because it's probably the worst L. I had a pair of the... Yeezy 750 OGs that I got on release. The first New York exclusive release. Size 13. And I sold them for $700. I think I made $200 on them total. They were size 13. I'm a size 9. They're already a full size big. They wouldn't have fit at all. It was on the Adidas Confirmed app, like the first Adidas Confirmed release. And then next month they were worth 3K, so I really screwed that up. What were the yellow shoes you were going to show in Tony's video? They were the Tokyo 5s. I have a pair of Tokyo 5s. I'll show you guys on the... I'm not going to go into the other room to grab them, but I'll show you guys on the on Sneaker or on StockX. Also, it's a slight flex because you guys can see how much they're worth. Yeah, this pair, dude. Size 9. I got these at ComplexCon for free because I won a raffle for them. And it had nothing to do with the fact that I was a YouTuber. It was a random raffle. You enter on your phone. I won them. And what you did is you won a place in line to like pick whatever shoe you wanted off the wall. It was from the Zen app, I think. Yeah, but I had this pair. Sick. I had to, and you have to wear it out too. You actually had to. They made you put your shoe in a box. They shipped you your shoe, and then you had to wear this shoe out. It was crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna time out a couple more people. Oops, shit. Sorry. Oh man, I suck. Okay, put you in timeout. There we go. Seth, what part of Ireland is your family from? My family is from Northern Ireland. A couple around the Bushmills area. Some of them, my grandmother used to teach at the what was the name of the school? Giants Causeway School, but it closed down. So they're all from that sort of area. Are your Air Max Travis Scotts? Oh Jesus, same thing. How do you sell your craps after your review? And do you take a loss most of the time because they were used? Yes. So usually what I do is, it sucks. I take a loss twice because I'll buy them early for resale. So they'll drop in price after they drop. Usually I sell them after they drop. And then when I sell them used, you take a loss as well. So I'm taking a loss when they first come out, when I first buy them, and then also when I lose them. So depending on the shoe, I can lose. For example, this shoe, right? So I bought this shoe off Goat. I wanted to keep it, so it wasn't that terrible. But I spent $1,300 on this shoe on Stadium Goods. I bought it a week early, and now they're going for like $600. So that's like a $700 loss. It sucks. It really does. But at the end of the day, like I said, some of the videos make up for it. If this shoe I think got 100-something thousand views, and it made about $500 in that video over the course of 6 months. I think I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. So I made the money back. It took a while, but the whole idea behind that is you get subs out of it, you get views out of it, and it's my job at the end of the day. So it's a business expense. So you can't look at it as like you're taking your loss out of your own personal income. You got to look at it as you're spending money on a business expense, and you got to weigh out the pros and cons. Like I used to review every shoe that came out because when I was living in New York, because I would just return them the next day, but I can't do that anymore. So what I do is I only review shoes that I know people will be interested in, so that when I spend the money, I know I'll either make the money back or it'll help the channel in some way, get views, whatever. Or if it's a shoe, most of the time it's usually a shoe that I'm really interested in. So I'll review random, like for example, this shoe, the React Air Force Ones. I was just really interested in how it felt, and this shoe's been out for a couple months. I didn't know if the video would do well or not, but I was interested in the fact that the shoe has a drop-in React midsole. I wanted to know how it felt. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it out. Jeez, this thing is tight. Okay, there we go. So I bought it just to review it, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to make any money on this or lose money because I'm probably going to keep it. But it's part of the job. So I don't know. I try and there's a lot of channels that I watch that are like hypebeast channels that I really enjoy. Like I love, for example, Kais. I love Kais. I love his channel. I love what he does. But I couldn't do that because I just it's not sustainable for me because I don't get views off hypebeasty stuff the way that other channels do. So I have to look at it more as like a business, as more of a like the Consumer Report of sneakers is how I describe it. And also I love design, so I've been trying to incorporate more design. And whether you like the shoe that I designed or not, it's still pretty cool that I have my own shoe. So I'm not mad at that. And hopefully there will be more in the future. In fact, I've done 2 so far. I did the Planters Peanuts. The Planters Peanuts shoe, which I didn't pick the colorway, so everyone relax. This is a shoe that I designed last year. I based it off old school like Reebok Adidas basketball sneakers with some Nike influence in there. This is a shoe that I really enjoyed doing. And then, of course, the one that I'm dropping with We Are Underdogs, the Origins, which I think released mid-May. You can still pre-order them now. I should put the pre-order link in the description, but it's been a blast to do those. And the reason, it's funny, so I can tell you guys a little bit about my reason for doing these shoes this way, right? So I had pretty much free reign to design these shoes other than the midsole and the upper of each of these shoes in the way that I wanted. And I wanted to be able to, sorry for hitting the mic, I wanted to be able to design a shoe that, let me switch the view too. There we go. I wanted to be able to design a shoe that was like sort of old school. I really, really loved old school shoes, like the old school leathers, the old school suedes, doing things the way that they used to be done back in the 70s and 80s, or 80s and 90s, I guess. So this was supposed to be inspired by like retro basketball shoes. And then after I did this one, I was like, I really want to design a low top sneaker that's kind of like that sort of everyday, almost AF1 type shoe, like Dunk AF1 type shoe. So that's what this was, trying to sort of play off that. And now that I've done the two kind of shoes, the two kind of styles that I've always wanted to do, while they might not be perfect, they're definitely not perfect, and I think, you know, you can either love them or hate them, doesn't matter. But now that I've done them, I'm really excited about the next shoe being just a total experiment, right? So, like, just being crazy. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see who gives me the opportunity to do that, if I have the opportunity to do that. But that's my passion, is design. Sneaker reviewing is, you know, sort of a backseat. But, yeah, so that's kind of the spiel, I guess. Thank you so much, Kale. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. But guys, I think at this point, I'm going to go until we hit about an hour and 10 minutes, and then I'm going to stop because I am getting tired and my throat's getting dry and I need to edit a video. But it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Is there any other questions that you guys have that you guys want me to answer? We've checked out all the releases. You guys pretty much have a great idea of what the sit or sell video is going to be like because we've seen all the releases dropping in the first half of May. Have you seen the Dunk Low St. John's? I have not, actually. I checked those out of the video. What's the most you're willing to spend on a Grail? It really depends. Most I've spent on a sneaker in general is $1,800, which was too much. However, like I said, I have a pair. You guys will see probably in a video tomorrow or the next day. Not to spoil it, but I have a pair of these in a size 10. Which I'm borrowing, unfortunately. I wish it was mine. In a size 10. I would love a size 9, but $1,950 is a bunch of money. To be fair, it's for two different shoes. That's too much money, especially now when I'm not making the kind of money that I was. So, if you want like a real honest, yeah. But it's been a pleasure, guys. I really love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will see you guys most likely in the next video, which will probably drop tomorrow morning. So make sure to stay tuned. And thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you to everyone who donated. You guys are the best. And I'll see you guys in the next one.